Now let's get into our question and answer segment of the show, what we call our real estate quick tip. Okay, I usually like to answer a specific question from an investor or another student of ours, and in this particular case, one of the questions that I've been getting asked a lot over the last probably 2 to 3 weeks as I've been traveling is specifically about REOs. How can I get my REO offer accepted? How can I make my offer increase or jump up higher above the other offers? Because I'm getting a lot of feedback that people are writing offers on REOs and they're not getting accepted, they're not getting a response at all. So let's talk about that. Let's answer that question. What can we do to help get our offer accepted or even looked at by the seller, the bank in this case? Understand that there are a lot of REOs available and there are a lot of investors looking at those because they're available to everyone that has access to the MLS. So first and foremost, you have a lot of competition, and that is not a bad thing, but you have to stick to your numbers. So one of the ways that you can help get your offers looked at and certainly at the top of the list of being accepted, you always have price. You can always offer more money, but that's certainly not a good thing to do as an investor. You have to stick to your numbers. You have to stick to those big 3 numbers and not deviate. So other than price, because when you start increasing the price you'd be comfortable offering on a property, that's how you get hurt. The things that you can do to help get your offer looked at more or be a stronger offer on REOs is increased initial deposit and increased earnest money deposit. That's one of the big things. So if you would normally in your area offer $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 for an earnest money deposit, put more down. That just shows that you're more committed to buying that property. And understand that when you submit an offer, you're typically just submitting a copy of a check initially anyways. Now you have to be willing to put that money down if the offer gets accepted, but double the amount that's customary for your area. That's going to show the seller that you're more committed to the property. Second thing you can do is decrease your closing timeline. Okay, if you've done your due diligence and you know it's a deal, and then there's no reason to put a 45 or 60-day close on your offer. Put 21 days, and the only contingency you really need to have in there, if you've done all your numbers, is free and clear title. And if they can't deliver free and clear title, then you don't buy the property. But if they accept your offer that you're comfortable submitting, and then there's no reason you shouldn't be able to close quickly. Okay, so those are 2 things: increased earnest money deposit, and the second thing is a decreased closing timeline. Now the third thing that can really separate you from other offers and certainly increase the likelihood of your offer getting accepted is going directly to the listing agent. Okay, if you're working with an agent on your team that's helping you write offers, that's fantastic. But understand that if you can go directly to the listing agent, the bank's listing agent, the REO's listing agent, and have them write the offer for you, what that allows you to do is offer an increased commission to that listing agent. So let's think about that. The listing agent has the ability to make more money with your offer versus another offer written by another investor with another agent, and they have to split the commission. They're the same price. What do you think that listing agent's going to do? They're going to probably want to put your offer in because they can potentially make more money. They can make more money on that. It's just common sense. Now, that's a great way, that's a great tip for you to use to help get your offers accepted. And that doesn't mean you need to exclude the agents that are helping you find deals. You can pay them in different ways. You can pay them on a referral fee, for example. You can pay them outside of the transaction closing. You can give them the listing on the back end when you're done with the house. But you have to communicate with that with them up front. All right, so those are some 3 big tips that you can take out with you when you're writing offers on REOs to help get your deals accepted. REOs are really just the amount of offers you write in terms of what you're going to get accepted. If you're getting every REO offer you write accepted, I guarantee you're offering too much money. And if you write an offer on an REO, or any property for that matter, and you're not a little bit uncomfortable when you write that offer, it probably means you offered a little bit too much anyways. So understand that, and understand that you're not going to write 1 REO offer a week and get enough deals for you to have a 30, 40, 50 deal a year business. Okay, if you're just happy doing 1 deal a quarter, then that may work. But there's numbers that go into percentage-wise getting offers out and offers accepted, and I'll touch on that on next week's show actually. But those are the things that I wanted to cover on this episode of FortuneBuilders.tv, and really drive home those 3 points that I talked about in terms of getting your offers increased in terms of acceptance. All right, so those are some tips that you can take out and use with you when you're writing offers. I want to encourage everyone to set a goal this week in terms of how many offers they want to write. All right, understand that goal setting is a big thing that will help increase the success of your business. So, you know, if you want to write 40 offers in a month, break that down to a week and say, okay, I'm going to write 10 offers each week. And then what are the things that have to be done to get that started and get that consistently completed every week? All right, it's important. I want to leave everyone with a quote that I read this morning that really hit home for me, and I shared with everyone in the office, and I want to share it with you. Go as far as you can see. When you get there, you'll be able to see further. That's written by John Pierpont Morgan. All right, great quote that you can take with you out this week. And I want to encourage everyone to keep after what they're doing. Real estate's exciting. As you can tell, we love it here at Fortune Builders and CT Homes. And I'll see you next week on FortuneBuilders.tv.